There's a line open. Eugene, a first-time call out of Canada. Eugene, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey, Jesse, can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call, man.
Yes.
I kind of rediscovered you through, I first heard about you through your political work, and I found that really entertaining. But I had no idea that you did this service stuff for men,
Yes, sir.
and I found that I really connected with it.
Nice.
But I do have a question. I really find your, I don't have any qualms with your suggestion to forgive your parents and to understanding that your thoughts are sort of like the devil talking to you.
Not sort of, but is.
Yeah, I understand all that, and I agree with you, but I still don't. I'm kind of in a place in life where I don't know what to do, like on a daily level.
Meaning that you don't know how to get up and go to work and
Yes, like I don't know if you consider that practical or like your life's purpose or something.
to go to work.
Yeah, like I don't know what I want to do.
Meaning that you don't know if you want to go to work or not.
Yeah, like currently I'm not fully employed. I'm trying to work from home, but it's kind of going okay. It's not
Right.
You know, I don't feel like I'm fulfilled and stuff, but I don't know if that's, again, like, to use your language, like, I don't know if that's like the devil talking to me.
Oh, I see.
You're not feeling fulfilled. Oh, you got to do this. You got to try this.
Well, it's not what you do that fulfills you, but it's who you are that fulfills you. So you don't know, you don't want to know what you can do. You want to know who you can be. And so when you do the silent prayer and watch, the abnormal nature is going to change to your normal nature, which is of God, and you'll become that. And in the meantime, you get up and go to work, buy your food, put gas in your car, and do what's in front of you daily, and you will become who you are. And that's when you would know what to do, because being who you are will cause you to do what you should be doing.
So is it like over time when your spirit is clear, like
Right.
eventually you'll find your purpose instead of looking for it? It'll just kind of happen.
It will find you. Without a doubt, it will find you because it's already with you. You just can't see it because you are identifying with the thoughts instead of with the light. With the light, you are identifying with the darkness, and so you can't see it. But eventually, you will no longer identify with the darkness, and it will find you. But in the meantime, you just get up and do the practical things you should be doing because you got to survive on Earth, right? Like food, water, shelter, and stuff like that. Just get up and do that so that you can survive on Earth. But the real you will come forth when the not you disappears. So stay with the silent prayer and just watch those thoughts and let them all pass, except for the practical thoughts, but let all those other thoughts pass by, and you'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't like had that conversation with my parents, like forgiven them.
Why not?
But I just the opportunity hasn't come up. I don't think it's going to be a difficult thing. I just in my heart, I don't hold any resentment really, because I understand what you're saying about people. You know, forgive them for they know not what they do. Right? I understand that.
Yeah.
I just haven't had the conversation explicitly with my mother and father.
And
I understand that they are kind of damaged people and they tried their best.
yes, absolutely.
I just haven't had the conversation yet. That's all.
And why haven't you FaceTime with them? Do they live near you, or you live near them?
I'm still living at home. Yeah.
You still living at home
Yeah.
with your daddy and mama?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm old. I'm in my 30s.
What the? And so you don't see them every day?
I do.
Well, what do you mean you haven't had time then?
No, I didn't say I didn't have time. It's not something that I would bring up out of the blue, you know?
Why not? It's not going to happen unless you do that.
Yeah, I'm just when the time comes when I can have a conversation one-on-one with them, then I'll do it. But I'm saying I'm not really hesitant about it. I don't like when you said when you talk to your mother, you were scared. I don't feel that afraid.
Right.
It just hasn't happened yet. That's all.
But why hasn't it happened if you live with them?
Because I don't want to just go up to them and start having this conversation that they'll be confused about.
But how do you know they'll be confused about it?
I guess it's just we don't talk about this kind of stuff every day. That's all.
But if you don't bring it up, how will you talk about it then if you don't talk about it?
I think I'm just if something leads to it, I'm kind of aware of wanting to talk about it. So I'm not trying to avoid it. We sort of deal with practical things every day, so we don't. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to steer the conversation towards that way unless it makes sense.
Why not? It makes sense to you that you need to forgive them, right?
Yes, yes.
And who are you waiting for it to make sense then, if it makes sense to you?
I'm just saying that I don't want to suddenly, out of the blue, kind of talk about things that are, I can't really explain it, Jesse. I'm not trying to avoid it. I just don't want to force it at the same time.
But force what? Force yourself to forgive?
Just to have a conversation that it's because we don't talk about these higher level sort of things all the time.
My mother and I never talked about higher level things, but I went and forgave her.
Yeah. I mean, can I ask you, is it a short conversation?
It's neither short nor long. It's something that you just do, and the words will come, and when the words are done, you just walk away. I mean, you'll be done with it.
I guess my problem is I think I need to have an ideal situation, and that's not really realistic.
Right. You're listening to the devil. And he's telling you, we don't talk high level like that. Oh, don't bring this up. They're just into the practical stuff. And you listen to the devil, and he's keeping you in the cave of hell.
Yeah. Now, I know you had a strong reaction when I said I'm in my 30s. I'm still living at home.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know, man. I was living on my own for a while before, but I kind of I think I just wasn't taking care of myself properly.
You can't get away from mama. Money.
Yeah, something like that.
And Eugene want to find time to forgive his parents, even though he lived with them. I'm like, what the? And so we're trying to understand why he is still living at home at 30-something. Eugene.
Yeah.
And so why are you living at home at...
Jesse.
I'm sorry?
I was thinking over the break, maybe, my life is very comfortable,
Meaning what?
Like, it's just, there's no pressure to do much. That's the honest truth.
And you'd rather have a life without pressure and do nothing?
No, it's not that. I would love to feel like I'm just living my purpose every day, and I can't wait to get out of bed and spend all day doing whatever I'm meant to do.
But how will you get to that point as long as you stand under your mama's dress tail?
That's the brutal truth. Yeah, that's a good question, man.
And the answer is?
I guess you gotta keep doing until it happens.
But why is that even up for... I don't understand you being 30 years old male. I mean, how can you live with yourself staying with your mama at that age?
I don't know.
Normally that's what women do until they get a husband, right? But
yeah,
it's abnormal for a male to be at home after 18.
Oh, okay. I think honestly, Jesse, I think we've been conditioned to feel like this is normal in our society
Yeah,
because
you're
you've
right.
heard of like the boomerang kids and stuff like that.
Yeah. And
Uh,
why do your parents let you stay? Your father, why does, I understand your mama gonna keep you there for a lifetime, but why do your father let you live in his home at that age? Why does
I
he
think if
allow that?
I think if you had a conversation with my dad, you would understand.
He's a beta?
Yes, I don't like saying that, but yes, it's pretty obvious to me.
And why don't you like saying that?
Because like he probably knows that he's not living his purpose too.
And so why are you allowing yourself to become like him? Because let's say God forbid, let's say you stay there with your mama until she expires. All you're gonna do is do what your father done. You'll find another mama to take care of you.
Yeah, and I know that's wrong. Yeah,
And so
and I,
knowing all that, why not go and forgive them and get out of there?
yeah. There's like, should I just get any job and see where it takes me and not be too picky about it?
Why would you be picky about a job? A job is a job is a job.
Okay, I mean, I guess in the past I probably had too many expectations for what my job is supposed to give me,
Yeah, that
which is what we
all
talked
is
about earlier.
you're working a job to make money to pay your bills, buy food, and keep a roof over your head. That's the only
Yeah.
purpose for a job. His phone dropped. I think your phone dropped, Eugene. Call back if you like.